It's a beautiful day. Hey, 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 hey. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day.
Hi, welcome to Our Town. Today, we're in the southwest of Western Australia in Collie. Now, this picturesque town is around 2.5 hours from Perth and is fast gaining a reputation as an adventure hub with magnificent scenery and a truly amazing trails network. Once known primarily as a coal town, Collie is currently transitioning from its dependence on coal, investing in new major projects that will bring emerging industries into the town. So the future is very bright for Collie. The charming southwest town of Collie, built on the back of its strong heritage in coal mining, forestry and the railways. Collie today has a population of close to 9,000 people. Collie is named after Dr. Alexander Collie, a physician who travelled to the area with Captain James Stirling back in 1829. The Collie River Valley's main precinct has recently been revitalised and provides an ideal base for visitors to the region. They've done an awesome job of preserving the town's heritage, and Throstle Street is the perfect example of how Collie has transformed over the years and just how important a part its history has played and will continue to play in the future. As you venture further out into the valley, you're in amongst some magnificent countryside. The world-famous Mundabiddi Trail and Bibbulmun Track run right through Collie, and this part of WA is fast becoming well known for its beautiful blue lakes, mountain biking and walk trails that go for miles, complementing the valley's historical and natural beauty. Not far out of town and you are well and truly in nature's playground, just jarrah forests and waterways as far as the eye can see. Now, the story behind the name goes that during World War II, soldiers used this area for training drills and they spotted several honeymooners enjoying the spot, hence Honeymoon Pool. Nestled in the Wellington National Park, Honeymoon Pool is just one of the many amazing waterways scattered throughout the valley. One of the best known spots for swimming and camping, Honeymoon Pool is also part of an 8-kilometre kayak trail and is a great spot to spend a few nights. 10 k's southeast of Collie is Lake Kepwari, and this piece of paradise is fast becoming a water-based tourism hub, with the site a former coal mine now filled with water from the Collie River. This recreational lake is proving popular for water activities and picnics. And yes, you can camp here too. Bring your floaties, sups and your kayaks, bring them all. Stockton Lake is another abandoned open-cut mine which has been filled with water and is extremely popular for water skiing. It's also one of the most visited for campers too, and as you can imagine, it gets pretty busy down here, especially in the summer months. Collie is blessed with more fantastic waterways, so it's definitely worth using Collie as a base to explore at your own pace. You will be blown away. Now, I'm a super keen mountain biker and I love nothing more than getting out on the trails when I get the chance, but I've never done the trails down here in Collie, and I'm told they're some of the best in the entire country. I think I might need a bit of help with it though. I'm looking forward to it because this is going to be very, very cool. Trail tourism is playing a really important role in Collie's transition, and it's proving a very popular area for both hikers and mountain bike riders. A multi-million-dollar investment is helping create over 160 kilometres of hiking and mountain bike trails. And the tourists are heading to Collie in big numbers to experience some awesome tracks set amongst magnificent countryside. Well, we're just getting started. It's time for a breather, but it is absolutely magic out here. Stay with us too, because there's plenty more coming up on the Collie Trails Adventures. The work that's been done developing the trail network in and around Collie is nothing short of spectacular. And in being recognised globally as a trail town, it's opened up so many possibilities for tourists coming to this southwest town. The trails around Wellington National Park are part of the recent expansion. A bit of work involved, but the valley views are well worth the effort. And you pass the Wellington Dam, where you get to see the very famous mural everyone's been talking about. World class it's been called, and it's no wonder. The development of Collie as a mountain bike and trail adventure destination is playing a big part in how this region and the greater southwest grows and sustains its economy. Rod, these trails seem to go forever, don't they? I mean, it must be great for Collie, but also the whole region.
Yeah, Collie is really seeing a lift with the amount of trail that's being put in. There's going to be 160 kilometres of trail in and around Collie. That's both mountain bike trail and walk trail. So already we're seeing a lift in new businesses and existing businesses, seeing more people through the door who are coming to town for the trails. It really is awesome. Collie's going to be the premier trail town for Western Australia. And when you link that with a whole bunch of other new developments, there's some great reasons to come to the southwest.
And you guys tie in the names of the trails with what's happening and the history of the area, right?
That's right. We're trying to tell the story of the nature and culture of the area. So the trail names and the whole theme of the Collie trails, which is Wombanger trails. And the Wombanger is the brush-tailed phascogale, who's a really cheeky little critter. He's a bit unknown, a bit of a hidden gem, which is just like Collie. The Collie River Valley provides some great runs for mountain bikers, catering for both the experienced rider, but also taking into consideration the need for family-friendly and adaptive-friendly trails. Okay, you've thought about it, you've talked about it, but now's the time to do it. You've got to get down here and check out the trails around Collie, because they're going to blow your mind. Whether you're into mountain biking or hiking, these trails lead to and through some of the very best that this region has to offer. So there's no excuses. Book it in today. You will not be disappointed. Continuing the trails theme, the Collie Mural Trail connects Wellington Dam with Collie's town centre, with the artworks telling local stories from Collie River Valley's living heritage. Each mural tells a different story with some magnificent contemporary artworks on show. And it's a trail that has helped develop Collie as a centre for arts. A major part of this impressive art story is the Collie Art Gallery, which has hosted several significant exhibitions since it opened its doors in 2015.
Collie Art Gallery came about because of the work of one tireless lady named Jan Wallace. And Jan was persistent with the Shire in getting some reasonable facilities for local artists' work, but also for the Claude Hodgkin bequest that we have. And Claude Hodgkin was a philanthropist in Perth, and he believed that country region should have access to contemporary Australian art. And so he was a collector, and then when he had a few that he'd like to give away, he used to throw them in the back of a trailer, get in his Rolls Royce and come around to country regions and drop them off at the Shires. One of the reasons the gallery was built was so that we could house them properly and respectfully. But also the Collie Art Gallery then became part of the Shire's concept to transition away from coal and to move into more of a tourism sector and promoting the arts, and that's what it does, and very well. It's also become a major regional gallery in Australia, and it's helped by the Collie Art Prize that we hold every 2 years, and that's a $50,000 prize, so one of the major art prizes in Australia. It made a huge splash in 2018 when we first developed the prize, and it's supported a lot by local industries, and it brings a lot of business and tourism to Collie. The theme of Collie Art Prize is identity, and we encourage artists all over Australia to explore that theme and to reflect identity in their personal context or in a range of contexts, whichever way they like. We've been open for about 7 years. We have 4,000 to 5,000 people coming through the doors every year. It's a community supported gallery. The businesses, the volunteers all work together in a positive way to help promote the regional arts and the emerging artists within the area and help to make this a real positive hub within the Southwest.
It's a beautiful day.
As I touched on earlier, in recent years, the WA government has been working to transition from Collie's dependence on coal, investing in projects that will bring new and emerging industries to this southwest town, projects built around renewable energy. One such company is well advanced in establishing its base here in Collie, manufacturing an important product that will make a real difference to people's lives, not just here in Australia, but right around the world. Cannabis cultivation for medicinal and research purposes was legislated back in 2016, with West Australian company Cannaponics setting up business 2 years later. In developing its manufacturing site in Collie, Cannaponics will bring more than just jobs to the region, with the facility providing world-leading carbon-neutral medicinal cannabis cultivation, research and expertise in the manufacture of pharmaceutical-grade medicinal cannabis flower and finished goods.
Medicinal cannabis is extremely important to the future. I've been blessed to be in the cannabis industry for about 20 years now. I've worked with patients with multiple sclerosis, cancer, Parkinson's disease. The benefit that we've seen for ailments such as Crohn's and irritable bowel syndrome, anxiety, PTSD in war veterans, it's just phenomenal. And I think moving forward with more discovery of the compounds and terpenes and stuff that are in the plant, the sky's the limit on what we can achieve with this thing.
In July 2021, Cannaponics started work on developing its Collie Hub, which, once complete, will consist of a 4,000 square metre greenhouse, complete with a 1,400 square metre pre- and post-harvest production and manufacturing facility, all being completed with assistance from the company dollar matching a state government-funded grant of $2 million to develop the facility. During construction, the operation has supported 50 local jobs and once complete will create approximately 40 permanent ongoing positions, providing a great boost for Collie during its transition to renewable energy.
We chose Collie for its climate, with the perfect combination of rain and sunshine, and also it aligns with our 3 pillars as a company: people, planet, profits. Essentially, we make people's lives better by encouraging social equity for a cleaner planet and allowing our profits to evoke emotion to change the way businesses are conducted tomorrow. It also plays into the just transition in Collie with the closing of its coal mines, and for us to be a part of that transition and providing a new sustainable industry for many, many years to come. The facility here in Collie will be powered by 100% renewable energy. Cannaponics is unique because we've created our own circular economy, from a 1.5 meg solar farm that we're building to our water harvesting technology. This industry is water and power intensive. By Cannaponics controlling all its input costs, it allows us to provide lower cost of goods, a more sustainable future, with the end result providing better patient outcomes with a more sustainable product that's carbon neutral.
The facility here in Collie is expected to generate around $40 million in revenue, with considerable flow-on effects for the Collie community. In identifying a strong growth market, the state-of-the-art facilities have the potential to open up significant opportunities for the Southwest region, Western Australia, and Australia as a whole. Production is expected to get fully underway by mid-2023, with the region perfectly placed for a facility of this scale, providing a solid example of how Collie diversifies into a renewable energy future.
I think companies like Cannaponics are very important for the future of Collie. With the winding down of the coal industry here over the next few years, many residents are concerned about what that means for the economic future of their children. Cannaponics brings a number of unique employment opportunities at good living wages, and we do this while maintaining a low carbon footprint and working in a responsible fashion through renewables for a cleaner planet and a brighter future. I mean, the cannabis industry is massive worldwide, and we're just really scratching the surface here in Australia. Collie has a chance to be a centerpiece within that cannabis industry, and we couldn't be prouder of bringing the opportunities that we're bringing.
Hey, it's a beautiful day.
Now is the time the world is searching for cleaner energy, looking for more efficient and economical solutions to reduce carbon emissions and protect us from the damaging effects of climate change. In assisting this search, graphite is taking the spotlight, being one of the most versatile and unique of all critical minerals. As well as being used to manufacture many industrial products, graphite is one of the main ingredients in the lithium-ion batteries we need to power electric vehicles and store renewable energy. In fact, it takes up to 10 times more graphite than lithium to make a lithium-ion battery. There's no doubt that graphite has a key role to play in our future and in cementing Western Australia on the world stage as a powerhouse in critical minerals. And in a strong and ongoing commitment to building a sustainable future, an Australian-owned and operated company is playing its part as Collie transitions to the renewable energy industry. International Graphite is planning to be Western Australia's first fully integrated mine-to-market graphite producer, with its Springdale mining tenements near Hopeton and downstream processing facility in Collie providing a world-class, state-of-the-art asset for both the company and the region. The Collie plant is bringing the best of international manufacturing technology together with Australian process engineering know-how, and it's a key to the development of a new battery industry hub in Western Australia.
Here in Collie, we're using state-of-the-art research and development equipment to develop battery anode material from graphite for the lithium-ion battery market. This equipment, along with sophisticated laboratory equipment, will be used to develop and optimise our processes to produce the highest quality materials possible.
With such a facility in Collie, International Graphite benefits by having direct access to WA's main export ports at nearby Bunbury, Kwinana and Fremantle, as well as being well serviced by Collie's established modern infrastructure, power stations and a skilled local workforce. International Graphite began trading on the Australian Stock Exchange in April 2022. And in developing their processing facilities here in Collie, it has and will bring significant benefits to this town's community, an opportunity that the company values greatly.
International Graphite locating in Collie means a huge amount of confidence for the community itself. People are seeing that things are happening in our change away from coal, and International Graphite being one of those companies that's on the front edge of the technology with batteries. And I think that's really put a lot of heart back into the community.
Oh, it's great. International Graphite coming to town gives us a lot more job security. The businesses in town need security as we transition out of coal. Them, with others brought to town by the Futures funding, is mainly with tourism, and this is more on the industrial side of it for businesses like myself who need to keep their workforces employed, which attracts new people to town, good for the housing market, and other associated businesses. It sort of spreads out into the hospitality areas. I think it's a great story for Collie going forward.
As the company continues to establish its footprint in the southwest of Western Australia, it will play an important role in reducing Australia's carbon footprint. It's gearing up to be this state's first fully integrated graphite producer, with its operations contained here in Collie and at its future Springdale mine. So the company has complete oversight of its mine-to-market product, which no doubt will deliver a solid and reliable chain of supply to meet the world's energy and transport needs in an environmentally responsible way.
World economies are seeking for new supply of raw materials to meet their decarbonisation goals. World battery manufacturers, in particular lithium-ion battery manufacturers, are looking for sustainable, reliable supply of graphite for their battery anode materials that are required for lithium-ion batteries. In establishing our facilities here in Collie, we are able to provide the mine-to-market signature of our battery anode materials to the international markets.
Collie, a town in transition and one moving forward in leaps and bounds. There's so much attraction and interest in this part of Western Australia for locals and visitors alike, and a lot of excitement about where Collie's heading. It's a lot of good news stories now, and there'll be plenty in the future. But that's it for our time in Collie. Don't forget to follow us on the socials where you can stay up to date with everything our town. And until next time, we'll see you soon.
It's a beautiful day.